Hello, welcome to the Naples Players Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Katie. I'm a certified yoga instructor and an instructor of acting at the Naples Players Theater, and I'm happy to be here offering this 20-minute yoga practice. All levels, you don't even need a mat, and we're going to begin seated just like I am now, or however is comfortable for you, legs crossed or maybe on your knees. And once you arrive there, close the eyes. Take a big breath in and let that breath go. Another breath in and a breath out. Once more, inhale and softly exhale. Guide hands together at your heart center, slightly bowing the forehead towards the fingertips, inviting in the intention of curiosity, getting curious about how your breath moves, how your breath impacts your yoga practice, maybe even your mental state, and hopefully taking this curiosity with you as you leave your practice today. Bring the gaze back up, flutter the eyes open, set hands down at your sides. Fingertips are resting onto the ground, slight lift in the sternum. Now hug the low belly in, so you should feel really strong and supported through the spine. Then place the left hand down, reach the right arm up. As you exhale, reach over. Big side body stretch. Getting curious about how an inhale expands the rib cage. And an exhale allows you to find some depth. 2 more. Inhale, feel that expansion. Exhale, depth. Once more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise back up. Place the right hand down. Back up onto the fingertips, lifting the sternum. Drop chin to the chest. And lift the gaze. Flatten down through the palm of the right hand. Sweep left arm up by the left ear. And exhale, side bend over towards your right. Try to keep the chest shining forward to the top of your space, so you'll feel the left thumb opening back behind you. I have my yoga buddy with me today. That's Oswin laying behind me. She really likes this yoga mat. And we're going to take 3 more breaths. So in, expand. Oh, and now Ginkgo's joined us. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Feel the stretch in the intercostal muscles, those muscles between the rib cage. Exhale, they contract. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Fingertips come back onto the ground, and then walk them as far behind you as you can. Shoulder blades squeezing together. Heart lifting even more. And then put more weight into your knees. Lifting chest up another inch, arching through the back and lifting the gaze. Good heart opener here. Walk fingers back. Now bring them all the way to the knees, taking a seated cat pose. Round the back, push shoulders forward, release chin to chest, belly button to spine. Taking that into a little flow. Inhale, fingers come as far behind you, lifting chest. Exhale, round. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Feel free to make it your own if you just want to extend arms in front and then back behind. Maybe you like to keep the hands on the knees, but as long as you're just working in this seated cat-cow lift and contract of the heart, you can't go wrong. And when you're ready, we'll meet back into that neutral spine position. Take a full breath in, sit up tall through the top of the head. Exhale, hands come down in front, making our way to tabletop. If you need to pad the knees, you can grab a blanket or roll up your mat. Okay, Oswin. All right, so tabletop position. From here, extend the right leg back behind you. Exhale, bring that right knee in towards the nose. And then extend it back. Keep it lifted as you lift left arm out in front. If that proves a little too challenging, just place the left hand right back down. We're testing not only the spinal strength, but also our balance. Exhale, release left hand. Once more, knee to nose, round through the spine. Slow and controlled movement, extend. Exhale, come back, tabletop position. It's okay, Oswin, I'll work around you. All right, extend the left leg back now. Gaze is down between the hands. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Dial the left pinky toe down towards the ground as you extend right arm out in front. Thumb points up like you were going to shake someone's hand. Place the right hand down, left knee to the nose. Extend back. Exhale, tabletop position, taking it into an extended child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide. Sink the hips back onto the heels, as far back as they'll go. Thank you. Then reach hands forward. If the forehead reaches the mat, great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. It's getting a stretch through not only the hips, but the shoulders. Good. Inhale, rise back up through tabletop. Curl toes underneath. Just one downward dog today. Sending the hips up towards the sky. Bending through the legs, one knee at a time. Good. Now find stillness. Heels grow heavier. Bent knees, if this proves really challenging, no problem with bent knees. Press into the L's of the hands. Then as you inhale, send your gaze forward. Exhale, walk or step or hop or dance or stumble, whatever, to the top of your space. Inhale, flat back position. Think like a coffee table. Your back is so straight and strong. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Hands come to heart center. Awesome. Place a soft bend into the knees. Step the left foot back into a warrior two. So the left foot, the knife edge is parallel with the back edge of the mat. And then the front toes are pointing forward. So if you need to gaze at this video real quick to check in on alignment, please feel free to do so. Heel to heel or heel to middle of the foot. Then expand through your wings, through your arms, fingertip to fingertip. A little more bend into that front leg, a little more press into the back leg. Really, really strong. Taking this into a flow of reverse warrior. Inhale, right arm sweeps up and back. Exhale, back warrior two. Nice and simple. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Good. Bring hands onto the hips. You're gonna step the back foot in just a bit, straighten through the front leg. So now your left toes are angled at 45 degrees towards the upper corner of the mat. Coming into pyramid pose. So as you inhale, remember that lift of the chest that we did at the beginning, trying to touch elbows together now. And as you exhale, hinge from the hips forward until you feel a stretch in the front leg. Holding here to build a little bit of strength. Hands are on the hips so that you can feel that right hip slide back, left hip press forward so that hips stay parallel. Maybe go down another inch. There's that hamstring. And then exhale, fold, release hands down towards the ground, coming into this full pyramid pose. Let the head be heavy. Should feel a lot of sensation along the back of the right leg. You can play around with your stance, maybe walking back foot back or forward. Just find where it feels best in your body. Inhale, halfway lift, think flat back. And exhale, fold. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Good. Soft bend into that right knee. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Forward fold. Separate the feet a little more than hip width distance apart. Bend the knees so that your belly falls onto the thighs. Take opposite hand, opposite elbow, ragdoll, finding some decompression in the low back, maybe some relief in the shoulders, especially if you've been doing a lot of typing or puzzling. You might feel a lot of tension through the upper back. A couple more gentle breaths. Almost finished. Just one more side. Bring the hands back down, walk the feet together, and roll all the way up. Palms meet overhead and down at heart center. Soft bend into the knees. Step the right foot back now into your warrior two. This is one of the widest yoga stances, so keep that in mind as you find your warrior two. Trying to bring the left knee over the left ankle or just behind. You don't want it to track forward because that won't feel good for the knees. Reach arms out. Gaze back at your right hand. Make sure that it's shooting out from the shoulder. Left hand is also shooting out from the shoulder, so it's like a capital T. And then finding our flow. Inhale, reverse warrior. Left arm sweeps up and back, opening through the left side body. Exhale, warrior two, building strength in the low body. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Good. Hands come onto the hips. Turn hips forward. Step the right foot now up about a foot. Right toes are pointing towards the upper right corner or at a 45-degree angle if you don't have a mat. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Puff up the chest like you were a superhero in a play or in a movie. Gotta make theater relevant somehow. And then slowly start to melt the heart down until you find that really active stretch through the left foot. You might even feel a stretch along the Achilles tendon of your right foot. That's perfectly normal, totally okay. Holding here. Feel the left hip draw slightly back, right hip slightly forward. Go down another inch. And then exhale, release, pyramid pose. Slight micro bend in the front knee. Make sure you're not locking out. Head is heavy. And finding those three halfway lifts. As you inhale, come up, flat back. Exhale, fold. And it's okay if your hands aren't, inhale, flat back. If your hands are on the mat, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Gaze forward. Step the right foot to meet the left. Gonna inhale, rise all the way up. One final time. And exhale, fold. Coming all the way down, have a seat. Use your hands to come down. We're gonna end on our backs today, so lay down onto your back. Let the ground support you, whatever that texture is like. And bring the arms out into a T, maybe palms face up. You're gonna scooch hips over towards your right, and then let knees fall to the left. The right hip rolls on top of the left, coming into a supine twist. So the knees are bent. If that top leg is lifted, that's okay. We're just working on a spinal twist that's supported by gravity as opposed to supported by force. Coming back to this idea of curiosity. How does the breath work even when you're twisted? Good. Inhale, bring knees back up through center. Reposition the spine. Maybe even take a full body stretch. Then exhale, bring hands back out to that T. Soles of the feet are on the mat to shift hips over towards your left. Knees drop to the right. Supine twist on this side. A couple curious breaths. Come back through center. Give yourself a big old hug, wrapping arms around the shins, drawing forehead up towards the knees. And then as you exhale, release final Shavasana. Not here for very long, just a couple rounds of breath. Letting the muscles of the face relax. Any final tension that you're holding on to, let it melt away into the earth below. Picture yourself growing heavier and heavier with each exhale. And giving yourself permission and space to just be still, to have a few quiet moments. I'll guide you back when it's time. You're welcome to stay here or start to deepen the breath and move the body. Really short Shavasana, but sometimes that's all we have time for. When you're ready, take a full body stretch, pointing toes towards the front, reaching arms back behind you, growing as tall as possible. And as you exhale, bring soles of the feet onto the mat, rolling onto your right side. Right arm is used as a little headrest. And then left hand comes down to the ground to slowly push you up to a seat, Sukhasana. Inhale, float arms up overhead. Bring them down, Anjali Mudra, hands at heart center. Bowing the forehead towards the fingertips. Honoring this practice, honoring your curiosity. We'll take one final breath in together as the Naples Players community. And as we exhale, we say, Namaste. Thank you so much. Be sure to check out the concert on Saturday. Lots of really cool live events happening for Naples Players. So please support, share, tell all your friends. We're in isolation, so what else are you going to do? So thank you so much. Namaste. Have a great day.